another video. Today I'm here to share with you baby Jakey's 6-month update. I cannot even believe this little munchkin of ours is 6 months old already. He's happy sitting down there for the minute. He's 6 months old. Like, where did that time go? I don't even know. I'm pretty sure the last update I did for him is 2-month update. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it was his 2-month update, and I have been meaning to do one ever since, and time has just flown by and I have not gotten around to it. So today we're here to talk all things Jakey, how he's going, what he's doing, his emotional side of things, movement side of things, what he likes and doesn't like, how much he weighs, all that fun stuff. I'm going to wrap up this intro right now and jump on into it. He's just dropped his toy on the floor and we will be back in a second. This little munchkin had his 4-month immunizations a little bit late. He had them, I think, at 5.5 months old. The whole COVID thing has thrown us, and doctor's appointments are really hard to get. I don't know if it's like that everywhere in the world, even here in South Australia where we haven't even really been hit with COVID as such. Getting in to see a doctor, especially a doctor and a nurse at the same time, has been really, really difficult. So I think his first immunizations were delayed about 2 weeks, and then his second set were delayed about 4 weeks. So we are due to have his 6-month immunizations on the 12th of next month, March. Oh my goodness, where is your toy gone? I think we're going to get more luck with him sitting down there for this video. We'll see how it goes. It's just gonna, we're rolling with it today, okay? During that appointment, he was weighed. He weighed 7.4 kilograms. I actually went back and checked Samuel's weights because I've always felt that he is my chunky monkey bigger baby. But really, he actually weighed only 300 grams more than Sam did if they were born at the same time, if you know what I mean. Corrected, is it corrected? Yeah, corrected age. They would have only been 300 grams apart. So Jakey is still my bigger baby. He was a 36 weeker. He was born at 36 weeks. Samuel was born at 32 weeks, just to give you a bit of a comparison. But yeah, 7.4 kilos, and he was 64 centimeters long, so 14 centimeters longer than birth, and his head circumference was 41 centimeters. He's still, for the most part, completely breastfed. I breastfed him right up until just after 6 months completely. There was no solids involved. We have started introducing solids now. He is not necessarily a fan at this point. I've tried pureed sweet potato and also pear. So he wasn't really a fan of the sweet potato. I did put that with breast milk. I blitzed it up with breast milk. I just cooked it in the Thermomix. Likewise, I just did pear on its own with a little bit of water to make it mushy. However, last night he did have a quite good go of eating the two mixed together. So maybe that is the happy combination, not having them separate, just having them together. He definitely ate a little bit more that way. The other thing that he's taken a liking to is rust sticks. He went to town on one the other night. And when I say went to town, I mean he ate it for a good 10 minutes and then he threw it on the ground. Typically, he is throwing them on the ground within the first 10 seconds. So we take that as a bit of a win in our household. He's definitely a booby monster. He loves to breastfeed. I still feed him every 3 hourly. So yeah, I don't know when I'm going to stop that. Ideally, I would love to be able to breastfeed right up until 13 months, which is 12 months corrected for him. So with Samuel, I breastfed right up until 14 months. Ideally, I would love to be able to get to the 12-month corrected age bracket. If I can go further than that, then that would be amazing. It would be such a blessing, but that is my goal for now. In terms of communication, Jakey is making eye contact. He's very good with that. If you have something, he wants to take it from you. If you have a drink, he wants to take it. If you have a snack, he wants to take it, and he'll gladly follow that around as you move it around. So he's very good with his eye contact and trying to follow objects. He likes to babble. I don't know if you can hear him. He likes to babble and just chat to himself. I have been trying to get him to say mama, and we are getting nowhere still. I'm totally fine with it. He's only 6 months old, but he has started babbling. The other thing that he's started this month, and it's only happened in the last couple of days, is giggling. I got his first giggle the other day and it was perfect. So beautiful. It was such a joy to hear. I've waited to hear a little baby cackle in my house for the last 5 years, and to be able to hear it was such a blessing. He's also started hugging just in the last month as well, so you can get hugs back from him. He definitely loves a good cuddle. Sam, I don't even know where to start with that boy. He's 5, obviously. He roughhouses at school, and he hasn't quite learnt or doesn't understand that you can't roughhouse with a baby. Sam doesn't understand that Jakey isn't one of his school friends yet. So that has been an interesting experience for us to go through. I don't know if you guys have kids with big age differences, how you guys handled that. But Jakey is starting to hold his own. He can push back now, which is good if he's not comfortable with something or doesn't want to be touched in a certain way. He's definitely showing signs of pushing back, pinching, hitting, pulling hair, all those typical things that little 6-month-old babies do. So yeah, like I said, been very interesting in our household. My days are very stressful when Sam and Jake are both home together because I don't get anything done. I honestly have to watch them pretty much around the clock to make sure that one doesn't hurt the other and the other one doesn't hurt back and retaliate, which I'm sure most parents with more than one child goes through on a daily basis. As for movement, Jakey is rolling all over. I'm sure he could get from one end of the house to the other if I would let him. He pivots around on his belly and just goes and rolls and rolls and rolls. The last couple of days he has started pulling himself up onto all fours and rocking, so I dare say that crawling is imminent, which I'm not ready for at all. Not okay with, to be honest. But I do think that within the next few weeks he's going to be up and moving around on all fours. He's also started sitting in the last couple of days by himself unassisted, and when I say sitting I mean for a couple of seconds. It's not for long periods of time just yet, but he can sit up by himself, which is exciting. It only lasts a couple of seconds and then he'll throw himself back straight away again, so that is exciting. And then the last thing that he has really started showing initiative in is standing up by himself, so unassisted, holding onto a piece of furniture. He is scaring me, you guys. I think this kid is going to start pulling himself up onto furniture quicker than I am ready for. But we're going to just roll with it because that's what you do as parents, right? Jakey loves car rides, which I'm so thankful for. Does not like getting in and out of the car, but loves it once we're in there. I'm just so thankful for that. I know a lot of kids don't like being in the car, and we have 20-minute round trip for school pickups. So I'm super thankful for that. He loves the movie Home, which I'm so happy about because I love the music in that movie. And he also loves The Incredibles. Those two movies I can put on and I can go about my day and get housework done and know that he'll just sit there in his rocker or lay down on the floor and watch it, and he'll stay relatively still and in one place for more than a couple of seconds. Jakey loves trees and the outdoors. You could take him for a walk and he'd be the happiest boy on the planet. Whenever he's super distressed and you just can't get it under control, which is quite often with this baby, I take him outside and we just look at the trees and the birds, and it really just relaxes him. There's something about being outdoors that he loves. He does not like being indoors, especially Kmart. He can't stand Kmart, which is such a shame for all you Kmart mums out there. You feel me, right? The other thing that he really loves is his Linkimals and his bouncer. With his Linkimals, he is so clever, you guys. He's already worked out how to use them, how to press their buttons, what makes them work, and loves following them along. If you've seen them before, I'll have them linked down below. They're these little toys from Fisher & Price. One sings and then the other one sings, and they answer each other and they talk back and forth, and he just sits there and, you know, goes back and forth between the two and absolutely loves them. So he's enjoying those. He loves his bouncer. He absolutely adores Samuel when Samuel's not bothering him, but he loves watching Samuel play. He can sit there and watch Sam play with trains all day and would be the happiest kid in the planet. So lots of things to love. As far as dislikes go, there's probably only a couple of things that he really doesn't like at this point. The number one thing would be Kmart. Pretty much any store, he doesn't like it. Like I said before, he loves the outdoors. As soon as you take him into a store, he is not a happy chappy. So shopping with this little munchkin is out. He also doesn't like bottles. I think I mentioned that in his 2-month update. I've tried, he's not a fan of them. He's taken one relatively well, which I was completely shocked about. But every time I've tried since then, he has not really enjoyed it. So I'm not sure what we're going to do on that front. We'll cross that bridge when we get there in terms of him going into care or something. I've had a couple of people tell me just to go straight to a sippy cup, which might be another option for us, breast milk in a sippy cup. But yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. He is an incredibly emotional kid. He's definitely a lot harder than Sam was, which it is what it is. I'm not gonna lie, he's not making my case for more babies any easier at the moment, which is a bit of a shame, but we love him all the same. I'm so thankful to have him in my life. I just love cuddling him. I could sit here all day and cuddle him. I just cannot believe that I am lucky enough to be his mama. I've prayed and hoped and cried over, and just we've been through so much to get him in our lives, and we're so thankful for him, for both of the boys, every single day. Just getting to watch them grow up together is the biggest blessing, and I know how lucky I am, and yeah, I'm so thankful. And that is pretty much it for his update. I hope I didn't forget anything, and I hope I didn't ramble for too long. I will do another update. His 7-month one will be delayed as well, because I'll wait until after his immunisation so I can let you guys know how he's going and growing. And yeah, that's it. We'll see you guys in our next video. Thanks so much for watching.